The RSA animated video, Drive, The Surprising Truth About What Motivates Us, is an interesting video that asks us to re-examine our preconceived idea of what we know about motivation and drive. The overall conclusion of the video is supported by claims from a study at MIT as well as other studies that seem to have replicated similar results. He posits that we are not endlessly manipulatable or predictable as you would think. Using a study conducted at MIT that tested reward and motivation, where either more or less reward equals more or less of something, he has given proof to some of this fact. The most interesting for me was regarding employee performance and motivation. The argument I chose to examine ends with the speaker's idea that if you pay people enough to get better at stuff, motivation, you take money off the table and organizations and work life will be better off. This is personal satisfaction. And this leads to the world being a little bit better. By using the Bill and Frank presentation as a model, I will show you my understanding of the motivation argument. To break down the conclusion further, how we make the world a bit better is by motivating employees to perform better and enjoy personal satisfaction. Aha! There are three premises added together that support the claim that this type of motivation leads to organization and work life being better off. Premise 1. If you want engagement, self-direction is better. Well, this is autonomy. Plus, we add premise 2. We like to get better at stuff. This is mastery. And then we add to this premise 3, which is we are purpose maximizers. And of course, this is purpose. All of this leading to a conclusion that to make organizations and work life better, motivate employees through autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Ah, the love. Step 4 is the premise acceptable. Now the questions are, is it common knowledge? And is further evidence provided? For P1, it's not common knowledge, but it's possibly acceptable in the business world. And the evidence provided is not strong enough to support the conclusion. Science says we want to be self-directed is not hard evidence. Premise 2 is not common knowledge, and no real evidence is provided. Malcolm Gladwell will even suggest that it is not just about getting better at the general stuff, but spending a large amount of time doing the stuff you love. And premise 3 is more widely known, but the evidence provided, science says, lacks concrete proof. Step 5 is about the relevance of the premise, and here I say check. Step 6, are the premises adequate to support the conclusion? Is it possible to draw a link between 2 or 3 of the true premise to the whole body of the conclusion? Well, money and happiness are clear motivators. And I believe that autonomy, mastery, and purpose are definitely factors of improved performance and personal satisfaction. I've read many studies that support it, but yet I still wonder what other factors are involved. So the counter argument is, as a business consultant for Winslow Research, personal characteristics, which are attitude and behavior, and appreciation for the job they are doing, increases the level of satisfaction and performance. So there you have it, better performance and better personal satisfaction.